This is an introduction to how to enter an international language book into the catalog. You're going to want to start in the catalog tab at the top, and you're going to want to go down to Add Title. Here you'll see that you've got books with the ISBN number. So at this point, if you want to just take your book and scan the ISBN, if you're lucky, within a few seconds, the computer will pick up a catalog record for that book, and you can just click on the title and add it to our system along with new copies and modify it as you need to. But in most cases with the international language books, they won't be in the system, so you'll have to make one from scratch. In which case, a lot of times an easy place to go is just to Google, and again, scan the ISBN. Google will pick up some different sites with information about that book. You want to try to go with the most reputable site that you can find, ideally a publisher's website, but sometimes book vendors online, kind of the equivalent of Amazon, will also have the information that you need. So you'll click on one of those links and you're looking for a site that will give you a brief summary about the book, as well as the title, the author's name, down here the publication information, like the year that it was published and who the publisher is. So once you've found this, you can go back to Destiny and click over here on Add the Title. So at this point, you're just going to start copying and pasting. You can copy and paste the title itself. If you're working with a language that uses different characters, such as Arabic, Russian, or Greek, the ideal is to find a transcription of those characters into the English character system. Destiny won't be able to recognize a lot of the characters that come from other languages. Once you've got the title in, the next thing you want to do is enter the author's name in this field. That will be his or her first name and then their surname. You can put a semicolon, a space. Don't worry too much about the punctuation because Destiny will prompt you automatically with punctuation corrections. If you look in the book, you might find that there is an illustrator as well, or you might find that information on this page. I found that information on the back of the title page in the book, and I can see that the illustrator, his name is Hugo van Look. So I'm also going to put him in first name and surname. I'll then go down to the author field, and under name I'm going to go with the surname first, a comma, a space, and then the author's first name. Next I'm going to look for the publisher's information. I might have to do a search online to find out where this publisher is located. In this particular case, again, looking at the back of the title page in the book itself, I can see that this publisher is located in Amsterdam. Put that in. If this is a publisher that we've entered a book of theirs before into the system, it'll pick it up automatically. Publisher's name, and then the date that the book was published. So basically, this is all you need for this first tab of brief title. This is just the basic information that you're going to be putting in. You do not want to click Save yet. you want to go to the next tab, which is Series Notes. In this case, you want to choose an interest level. If it's a picture book, you might choose K to 3. If it's a chapter book, you might choose 3 to 6. Or if it's a book that you think is appropriate for all ages of children, you might choose all of juvenile. In this case, I'm going to go, since it's a chapter book, with 3 to 6. Down here, I'm going to click on the Summary tab, and then I'm just going to go in and copy and paste the summary of the book that I found here on the website. Once I've got that in, I'll just click Update, and then that's all I need for this page as well. Again, do not click Save Title yet. You want to go to the third tab and the last one you'll be using, which is Subjects. Here you want to first enter the subject Books in, and then the name of the language in English. So books in Arabic, books in French, books in Dutch, for example. You can click Update. Next, you want to enter the name of the language and the language itself. So in this case, I'm going to put in Netherlands for Dutch. Another example here would be to enter Français for French, Espanol for Spanish, that kind of thing. And since this is a fiction book, as most of the books that we have for the international language section are, I'm just going to put fiction. Again, I'm going to click Update. I've now at least got these two subjects, and at this point I'm going to get ready to click on Save Title. I want to make sure this box is checked because Destiny will go through the punctuation for me and make suggestions. So here Destiny is asking me, do I want to replace what I entered with their suggestion, and I want to always select all and accept all of their suggestions, and then click Save Title. So now I have a catalog record of this book. Next, I simply need to go here to Copies. I don't have any copies entered yet for our library. I can go to Add Copies. I want to take one of our library barcode stickers, put it on the book, and scan that barcode. It'll be a 5-digit number. That will be our library's reference number for this book. Next, I want to go into call number, and for international language books, they will all start with ILB. Next will be the first 3 letters of that language, so for Dutch, DUT, and finally it'll be the first 3 letters of the author's last name. Because this is Dutch, I'm going to disregard the van, and I'm going to go with LOO. So this will be my call number. At this point, I personally choose to go into my label template and make up the spine label for that book right away. But some people might choose to do that in 2 different steps. And then here I will save copies. So now this book is essentially ready to go. It'll just need the spine label put on with the call number. It will need to be stamped, and then if it is a paperback book, it'll need to be put aside for covering. And at that point, you're all set.